Alrighty, let's get this started. Went ahead and did the practices and stuff for the bye week too. Hey, we're just gonna keep going what he's good at. Power. Got a feeling I might trade Chuba I can't say his name. Our other running back. After the season. It's kind of like ETN, and then we also still have that other running back that's on IR this year. 5'8". That's crazy.
Film rooms are the forum where strategies are discussed and victories are born. Each person there has a voice and a chance to step forward with what they believe is the key to this week's game.
Wait, I feel like we've had this conversation. Alright, before we start, I'm gonna go look at the roster again. I wonder if... Nope, he's still the starter. I thought they would put him in. I want to take a look at those CBs real quick. Is this the team with the really slow one? No. No, they're pretty speed-wise, yes. God, Brandon Cooks.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in the Bayou State. The Houdat chant ringing behind us as we are ready for football at Caesars Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Carolina Panthers and the New Orleans Saints. On the visiting sideline, a look there at the Carolina head coach, hoping his guys took full advantage of the late season off week in the schedule, trying to heal up now for the stretch run. On the other sideline, it is the head coach of the Saints. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak, hoping the return home can be what they need. So here we go. The safety, Justin Reed, tabbed to get us started. And off we go from the Superdome. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Panthers now ready to get to work on offense for the first time. And they're led out by their quarterback from the University of Cincinnati, Desmond Ridder.
I think if you asked every player around the league going into the bye week, it is critical that you come in off of a win. It just makes the coaches in better moods. It makes everybody in the building in a better mood. And certainly it makes your time away from the team a little bit easier. So they've had a long week thinking back to their loss the week before. And hopefully they were able to address a lot of those issues. And they certainly want a different result today. Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
The bumps and bruises, they start to accumulate this time of year. And you can always see that in the key inactives for this game. In danger of an opening 3 and out. They face 3rd and 10. Here we go. From the shotgun, it's Ridder. That one taken in by Ted McMillan. 13 yards on that pass play. It's good for a Panther first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Panthers.
On the ground, here's Etienne. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. They go play action now. Ridder. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, it's Ridder. On the move left.
I hit the wrong button.
Late over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by
I was trying to hit A, and I don't know why.
Anytime the team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
I was going for it.
So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by a 5th-round selection out of the 2024 draft. From South Carolina by way of Oklahoma, it's Spencer Rattler.
I love watching a player of any position come back after a bad game. I think it really just speaks to their mental toughness and their ability to grind, because the reality is, if you can only play well when things are going your way, you're not going to play very long in the NFL. So I am very interested to see, Mike, what sort of approach does this guy come into today's game with, saying, last week is over, I'm going to remain aggressive, I'm going to put my team on my back and go out there and do whatever I have to do to get a win.
12 more yards from him there and another first down. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. In motion is Hill. Off play action.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
All right, here with Kamara. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
The truth is, Mike, they just aren't getting the push they need up front. This defense has been a motivated group these last couple plays, and now for the second straight time, they failed to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Oh,
all right. Is that, what,
again
8
the
sacks
second
this
time
season?
with a sack on this opening drive. Nick Scruton getting in to record his 9th sack of the year.
Oh, 9th sack.
This defensive line clearly has a beat on this offense. They've got to find a way to settle their pass protections. If they want to be able to get their quarterback in any sort of established rhythm and timing going forward, they're going to have to do a lot better job protecting them early in this game. That's already 2 sacks allowed.
Rupee's kick is good. And the Saints are out to an early 3-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Panthers offense ready to get going with their second possession. They had the interception on that opening drive. It only led to a field goal, so 3-0 as the offense comes back out 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Ritter. And that one incomplete.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward.
He gets free.
There's our speed.
And he will dive into the end zone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Carolina.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Velus Jones now on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Saints offense about ready to get going on their second possession. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Throwing now is Rattler. This one on target to Olave. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. They'll run. It's Etienne. He looks forward for maybe a yard. Devon Godchaux there on the tackle.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 29-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Here's Ritter. Time for the deep shot, looking for Thielen.
Adam Thielen.
And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big play for the Panthers. 55 yards on the game.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Here's Etienne. Not much there, maybe a yard. 2nd down and 8.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd down.
To throw is Ritter. That one's hauled in left side by McMillan. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A 3-yard pickup, and it's 3rd down.
They'll run here with the rookie. And he's going to have a Panthers 1st down by about a yard. They find a way to convert on 3rd and 5.
So often, Mike, you can tell a team's decision on 4th down by what they call on 3rd down. So I think after that 3rd down run, it was pretty clear that, hey, even if we don't get it here, we're comfortable going for it again on 4th down. But didn't turn out to be the case because he's able to get it there on 3rd. They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Another one from the 5. 2nd down and goal. This one caught at the 4.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 3. 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Ritter moving outside the pocket.
No way he caught that.
What a job on the scramble. Xavier Legette, touchdown Carolina. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 of the year. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the 1st quarter.
Mike, all this...
Oh. I'm surprised he caught that, held on to it.
What he has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have one.
1 quarter in the books. The Panthers off to the early advantage. More from New Orleans after this.
Sam Martin set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. Now Rattler gonna throw, and he's not gonna be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. Here's a 2nd and 12.
At the 32-yard line.
Here's Rattler. Right back to Cooks. He's got another one. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
To Brandon Cooks.
When you call these double moves, you're going for broke. And you're looking to throw this ball over the head of the defense, so give a lot of credit to the defensive backs. Yes, it led to a completion.
10 sacks.
Let's go. He is taken down.
Well, 9.
Nick Scorton. He's able to get to the quarterback for the second time here in this first half.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front, because right now their pass protection is breaking down and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
And good coverage by Punchy. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Panthers offense and Xavier Leggett headed back onto the field. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down.
Damn, they didn't pull
There's
off
a
that block.
handoff out of the gun. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Now, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6.
Third down, they need 5. Here's Ritter to throw. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
95. Trouble, 38. Ready.
They'll try and run for it.
Oh, we
this will
got
be
it.
a Panthers first down as he gets this up past
More
the
injuries.
40-yard line. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Ritter. Crush, it's incomplete.
Wow,
He
we
did
are
get
down
the
to our
pass off,
third
but he
string
got
quarterback.
drilled before he let it go. After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment.
All right, the resurgence of Andy Dalton.
A run now on 2nd down. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. A gain there of 11. It's a Carolina first down.
The trend around the league, Mike, is that we've seen that running back has really turned into a young man's game. And there's something to be said for having some fresh legs, fresh out of college. They love the dynamic ability this guy brings to their rushing attack, and it's clear why.
That's taken in by McMillan. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 2. Now it's Dalton. They'll go right back to McMillan. Complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Panther first down. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw is Dalton. That's complete to Etienne. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
There's a short one caught by Sanders. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6 Good conversion on third down.
First down.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
Holding offense.
Ike Mukwanu, former 6th overall pick. Guilty on that one. Throwing, Dalton. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Dalton. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
And it brings up
3rd and a long way to go. Here's Dalton. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Set, ready.
Throwing is Rattler. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They get 11 and quick to pick up the first down. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We're back to New Orleans after this.
On the ready. Set, hut. 60 red. 60 ready.
To throw, it's Rattler. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
17.
Rattler now back to throw. He takes off.
Wait, what?
And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing.
The QB slid. He gave up on the play. Man, this game's so
46-yard
close.
line.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Saints.
Looking to throw, Rattler. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Ready. Black, 95. Ready.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. The reception for Rashid Shaheed. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Kamara. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts, and they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They're going to go right back to Kamara, and he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the 1st down. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Pass is caught by Olave.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Ready.
Throwing now is Rattler. He pulls it in around the 5. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
3rd and 1.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
4th down.
He'll drop to throw. Now he'll work his way out right. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a whole lot, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
That's good for another Saints.
New Orleans 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Got it.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. In motion is Hill.
Ready.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's hauled in
Hit
at
the
the 2.
quarterback, I think.
He's going to force his way for a yard or 2. But looks like this one's going to be coming back. That's on the rookie.
All right.
First rounder out of Texas, Kelvin Banks.
Still 1st down.
Now it is 1st and goal.
Here we go. Hut, go. 60 red. 60 red. Hut, hut.
Now Rattler gonna throw. His pass taken in by Shaheed. He's in.
There's no way I'm in that cover. Look how open this is.
Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, New Orleans. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Groupies able to add the extra point. And the Saints are back within 4. It is 14-10.
Saints 10.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half.
Who's their kicker?
And the kickoff's coming their way. And there'll be no return.
Their safety. Is that a real thing? That's crazy.
Coming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Now Dalton.
Oh, I took a sack.
And the rush gets home. Hill goes down. They got him.
Andy Dalton sacked. A loss of 4 yards. It's 2nd down.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Dalton to throw. Going for it all. It's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Our tour of the NFL starts now. It begins in Houston. The Texans at home to take on the Arizona Cardinals. And it's the third-year signal caller from Ohio State, C.J. Stroud. The throw, the catch, and a 39-yard touchdown pass. The Texans wind up winning comfortably, 27-14 the final.
Boo. Down with the Texans. Boo. We don't like them.
From there, why don't we go to South Philly? Look in on the Eagles. They're playing host to the Las Vegas Raiders. And it's the veteran, A.J. Dillon. He'll find an opening and take it in, a 6-yard rushing touchdown. The Eagles win their second straight as they get the victory here.
Patriots are 9-4.
Got one more to show you right now. Let's go to Foxborough.
Come on,
it's
Buffalo.
the Patriots taking on the Buffalo Bills. And it's last year's most valuable player, Josh Allen. On target with that one, he had 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon.
Come on, Cole. Stay in the wild
With
card.
that, let's give you a look here at the current playoff picture. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Oh, we got this game.
All right, Scott, thank you. This one still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand as our second half is about to get underway. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Saints offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. Trail by 4, a touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Rattler. They go sideline and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
And the Saints, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The motion there, tight end Johnson. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Catch made right side. It's Johnson. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. It's 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Here we go. 33. Yellow. Ready, go.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. That's Olave.
They started blocking before he caught it.
And he's in.
There you go, pick. Let's go see. Nah, they didn't. Damn.
Touchdown Saints. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Groupies able to add the extra point. The Saints move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. All right, Scott, thank you very much. We'll see if adjustments at halftime change the course of this one, likely to play a big role. Who's going to walk away with a W? Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Panthers offense ready for their first possession of this second half. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. This drive kicks off with 1st and 10. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here we go. 50 red. 50 red.
He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. Here now, 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, it's Ritter. He's got a man. That's McMillan. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Ritter. A throw left side caught by Sanders. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. He's going to have that 1st down. Gain of 6 as they convert on 3rd down.
1st down, Panthers.
From the gun, here's a handoff, and he'll work this down inside the 35. Devon Gartrell there on the tackle. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Ritter.
Oh,
that one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And 3rd down coming up.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. He's got his man ringside. It's complete. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
They keep finding ways to keep this drive alive, and they're set up now for 1st and goal. Moving left. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So you find yourself down here in the red zone. This is where it's critical for the quarterback, Mike, to understand he's only got 2 options. Put the ball in a spot where your guy can catch it, or in a spot where nobody can catch it. And unfortunately for them, this time ends up being the latter.
He'll take this one down to the 8-yard line. Big play coming up. 3rd and goal. Ritter. And that is incomplete.
damn, I had X for a touchdown.
A little miscommunication there, and that brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver are on the same page on that last pass.
He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Panthers have tied it at 17. So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So Chris Olave and the rest of the Saints offense getting ready for their next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 50. Set. Go.
To throw, it's Rattler. Shaheed with the catch. He's still on his feet. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
Shaking my head. We need to learn
That is
some
a
tackles.
big gainer for the Saints. 56 yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. Kamara going to get it on the zone read here. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for us Saints.
Looking to throw. Rattler. A pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. And that pass falls incomplete. We'll go again from the 3. It is second and goal. Throwing is Rattler. That is caught. And he's close to the goal line, but didn't get it.
I don't know. Isn't that a... Did I ever cross? No, it did not.
Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane. And now it's third and goal.
Ready.
They'll run the sneak.
Oh, they ran it the other
He
way.
will drive his way into the end zone. Spencer Rattler. Touchdown, New Orleans. Groupie able to add the extra point. And the Saints will go up by 7.
Panthers 17.
So before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Blackshear. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
He was covered by
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being complete.
Oh, come on.
And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down. To return, it's Shaheed. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Saints offense and veteran Alvin Kamara set to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with first and 10.
Ready.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson.
Ready.
On first down, they'll start out with Kamara. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Pushed out to his left.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
From just shy of midfield, here's second down.
50, green.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
the double.
They work just shy of midfield on second.
All right, let's go back.
And 9.
Come on, set.
In motion is Hill. Fourth quarter begins with Kamara. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss. It is 3rd and long.
Here we go.
I ain't letting no up the seam right
Rattler
here.
now back to throw. Back deep for Olave. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. We'll take this in back at the 16. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this
back
offense.
down to our
He
second
takes it
string
back
quarterback.
beyond the
And you don't have to take a
25-yard line.
Breather on this
The
side.
Panthers offense getting things in order as they trot out
nope,
for this
Dalton's
next
back out.
possession.
We're still
They'll
on our
start it
first string
here with a
quarterback.
1st and 10. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw is Dalton.
Overthrow.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
On now is the punt team for the Panthers. We forced a punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. The Saints offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
Set, ready.
Shaheed in motion. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Same blitz.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Kamara. And he'll take this up past the 40, pick up a 5.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Ready.
Throwing now is Rattler. Open man, left side, he's got it. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
And the Saints
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll run. It's Kamara. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down. They'll go again here with Kamara. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 12.
Here we go.
At
Here we
the
go.
33-yard line.
53.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's to the middle of the field and caught by Cooks. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
That's good for another Saints.
It's a give now to Kamara. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the Panthers' 12-yard line.
They'll work the middle here with Kamara. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
Here we go, set.
He'll drop to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring
Wait,
up
they're going for it?
4th down.
Dude, if we get the ball back here.
Yard pickup. Brings up 4th down and 1.
Now Rattler going to throw.
We got the ball back. Why would they do that?
He is sacked.
Why?
And they turn it
Why go
over
for
on
it?
down.
All right, Mike, so in this situation, a defensive coordinator has 2 options. You can sit back and play the pass, or you can be aggressive and go after the quarterback. In this case, they chose the latter, and that's why they were able to force the turnover on downs. And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now.
Andy,
Partially, it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
He was seeking out the veteran Adam Thielen that time. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Throwing, Dalton.
Oh, he's
This one just too
overthrowing.
far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete.
We had to go
They
for
gotta
it.
take that chance.
I just don't think my team
Here
can
in the
beat.
4th, they will turn it over on down. Kamara. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Set, ready.
Here's Rattler. Oh, he feels the pressure, and he'll go down back at the 6. Derek Brown getting in for the sack, and that's going to make it 3rd and goal. They'll drop the throw.
What? I sacked him.
And he's in.
Did I? Nope. That's so frustrating. I thought I hit him.
So Rattler, touchdown Saints. Droopy now for the extra point. He's got it. Saints will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
31. Panthers 17.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. Ooh. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So, here are the Panthers down by 2 touchdowns. 1:50 to play. Their losing streak in danger of continuing as they come up on 1st down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Everybody in that defensive huddle just continues to remind themselves, you know they're going to take shots. They're going to try to throw the ball over your head and see if they can generate a big play. So continue to defend it just like they did there, and that one winds up incomplete.
A throw left side, taken in by Thielen. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Noise reverberating off the roof. Very loud before 3rd down. That
Damn.
is
Didn't even hang it that
incomplete.
fast.
Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Throw it away. I'm throwing the ball away. I'm saying you're clicking it as I'm throwing it away.
And he rumbles his way.
Why was Andy Dalton not throwing the ball away? I'm running. Like, I'm clicking right there. As soon as I start running, I'm like, throw it away, throw it away, throw it away. Why is he trying to dot? Is he really trying to juke in the backfield? Why? I'm not holding L. Oh my God.
The end zone. The fumble recovery. And the great return for the touchdown.
When I get a quarterback, like, how is it we're the least sacked team in
And
the
the
league?
Saints tack on one
But I'm
more
on
to
my
their
third
lead.
string quarterback.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Could have tied it. Andy Dalton
The
over there
Panthers
overthrowing
offense back
passes.
onto the field. But their
Why is it
next
showing
possession,
Riddler? And then
things not
Andy Dalton comes
looking
on the field.
good.
Look at this.
But see if we can get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Quickly, he gets it out to his right. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. The offense in hurry-up mode, pushing the pace.
At the 34-yard line.
Now it's Dalton. That one needed to come out quickly. It did not. And it is a sack. The Panthers will take their first timeout. And the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go.
3rd and 10.
Here's Dalton. He's got a man. That's complete. They'll try to go up tempo here as they hustle to the line.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Panther 1st down.
Dalton to throw. This one not quite on target. Too much. That one falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now we're going to get a timeout somewhat pointlessly called here with 3 seconds to go in a game that has already been decided. Here we go. One final play.
Good for extra catch.
There's a
I
short
don't think
one
we're getting
caught
him
by
right.
Sanders. And he'll be brought down there.
It's
And
21
that'll put a
more
wrap
catches
on this
in, like,
one.
3
Time
games.
has expired
7
in this
catches
4th
again.
quarter. So this one, a win for the Saints. And it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the 2nd time this year. So that'll just about do it for
Man,
Greg
once we
Olson
started getting
and our
things
entire
going and
team.
winning
I'm Mike
games,
Tirico.
boom.
You've been watching
Injury
the
to our
NFL
quarterback.
on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Saints are winners.
Went downhill
as
once
we say.
Ritter got injured. All right, weekly strategy.
Set, hut. 52 blue. Ready. Here we go. Set. Here we go. Set. Hut, hut. Come on. Set. Ready, ready. Let's go now. Set, hut. Down. Set, go. Set, ready, ready. Ready, ready. Hut. Go. Set. 60 red. Hut. Ready. Set. Here we go. Here we go. Hut, hut. Let's go. Ready, go. Set, hut.
What?
Set, hut. Ready.
Oh, let me get something
Here
going.
we go.
Tired of the quiet music.
Set. Here we go. Set. Hut, hut. Here we go. Set. Hut. Go. Set. Ready, ready. Come on. Set. Set. Hut. Let's go now. Ready. Ready. Set. Go. Ready, ready. Set. Here we go. Here we go. Hut, hut. Let's go. Ready, go. Set, ready. Hut. Set, hut. Set. Down. Ready. go. Set. Hut. Set. Ready. Ready. Come on. Set. Set. Hut. Let's go now. Ready. Ready. Set. Go. Ready. Ready. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go. Set. Red. Hut. Hut. Set. Hut. Red. 38. Hut. Hut.
Damn.
Set. Blue. 32. Ready. Ready. Down. Yellow. 40. Ready. Let's go now. 33. Yellow. Hut. Hut.
Did he just get a big upgrade or something? Oh, we got an ability slot. It's a 90 to power move. That's not bad. Wait, what? Oh, those are his. Well, he's not a kick returner. Nah, we ain't messing with him. Let's take a look. What is our schedule? Three games left. Oh, we got the Buccaneers twice.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Tar Heel state of North Carolina, where the spirit of the late Sam Mills lives on with the pounding of the drum as we're ready for football at Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Carolina Panthers. On the other sideline, it is the head coach for Carolina. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak, hoping the return home can be what they need. The kicker, Chase McLaughlin, will get this one started. And off we go from Charlotte. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Panthers now ready to get to work on offense for the first time. And they're led out by their quarterback from the University of Cincinnati, Desmond Ridder.
I think when you take a step back and you look at last week's loss, I think there was some good and there was some bad. And I think you could really say that about the entire team. The 2 touchdown passes were great. Of course, he's got to stop giving the ball away with the interception. But I think if he continues to clean up some of his fundamentals, continue to improve his decision-making, and then on top of that, guys around him just have to continue to play better.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. That's taken it. It's Xavier Legette. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6.
This 3rd and 6.
Ready?
Out of the gun, it's Ridder. He's got the first-round pick, Teteroa McMillan. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. So the Buccaneers come out, and Baker Mayfield leads them out. He has found a spot to be very comfortable. The former #1 overall pick out of Oklahoma, who turned 30 in the offseason and has done a nice job with the Buccaneers the last few years.
If there was one thing, Mike, that I thought was really evident walking out of our meeting with him earlier in the week was just how much he shouldered the blame for last week's loss. He said, those 2 interceptions I threw, those are just inexcusable, and he didn't want to talk about the touchdown passes and all the good that he did. And while I think that's certainly commendable, there was a lot of other bad stuff going on in that field too. So I think there's a lot of things they can clean up, and if they do, I think they got a great shot in this one.
Second down throw from Mayfield. He'll find his running back, White, and they won't let him get away. He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. He'll go. It's White. And he's going to have our Bucs first down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down.
A gain of 1 yard. First down, Buccaneers.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
That's Ibuka in motion. On 2nd down, Baker. They'll set up the screen to White. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here now, 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That is caught. He's got Godwin.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Baker gonna hand it to White. And he's gonna be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Buccaneers first down. Now a toss left side for White. And he's into the end zone. Rashad White. Touchdown Buccaneers. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bucs will take a 7-0 lead.
Panthers nothing.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. On the return, here comes Blackshear. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Panthers offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10.
On the ready. Here we go.
Here's ETN. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that one.
And into the hands of McMillan on the slant. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Yellow. Cut.
From the shotgun, it's Ritter. Going up top. He's got it! And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big play for the Panthers. And even 40 yards.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Levante David doing his work on defense. On second down, it's Ritter. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks. But right now, it's been a lot of double coverage. It's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative freeing him up.
Ready,
Third, they need 8.
set, ready, set.
From the gun, it's Ritter. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to exploit.
And how about this early on? They blocked the kick. Now this is scooped up by a member of the offense.
So they clearly have a beat on this kicking unit. Now there's 2 ways to do it. They either have a tip on the long snapper or the holder. But either way, in this case, they're able to time the snap count perfectly, gain an advantage on the outside, and come away with a huge block.
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Here's second and 6.
Brings up second down at the 19-yard line.
They send Godwin in motion. Throwing on second down, Mayfield. Godwin working the right side. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
So on fourth down, Riley Dixon on to punt for Tampa Bay. First down and more. Past the 35. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Panthers offense headed back to take over once more. They'll do so with first and 10. The catch made by McMillan. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Ritter. Forced out wide. And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the first quarter of play. So after one, the Bucs have the early lead and will return to Charlotte in a moment. Panthers football to begin this second quarter. They've got it with a second down and 10.
Flex, here we go. Ready, ready.
ETN ahead out of the pistol. And some good blocking, springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to third down.
A gain of 9 brings up third and 1.
Quick, yes, let's go now. Ready?
The carry here for ETN. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Gonna depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
Well, what looked like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing second and short now, has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss. It brings up fourth down.
And he's going to have a Panthers first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
And the Panthers first down.
Here we go.
First and 10.
On play action, Ritter. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth with the receiver saying, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my eyes. You have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit. This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
That is caught to the goal line and in. Terrell McMillan. Touchdown, Panthers. Now Matthew Wright to add the extra point. It's up and good. Panthers will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Buccaneers offense about ready to take over once more. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. This one on target to Godwin. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one. Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. To throw is Mayfield. That's caught left side by Otten. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
That's Ibuka in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
And the Buccaneer 1st down.
On the handoff, it's White. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2.
Now Baker keeping it on the zone read. Trying to avoid tacklers, and the ball is out. And the Panthers are going to recover the football.
Offense.
That penalty is declined.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Let's go. Ready?
On the ground, here's Etienne. And he'll be forced out of bounds. Just a couple of yards short of a 1st down. That's a pickup of 8. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 2. Out of the pistol, it's Ritter. That one's hauled in left side by McMillan. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, not only getting outside the pocket, buying more time for his receivers, but then finding a man open who's able to pick up enough to move the chains.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
That's another Panthers Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll run. It's ETN. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
On the run to the right. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Third down and 9.
Down. 30.
To throw is Ritter. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 50. The Bucs offense, running back Rashad White, ready for this next possession. They'll begin here on the ground. That's a move that deserved more than he got in terms of yards. Just a gain of 2. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Back with more from Charlotte. After this, second down and 8. Mayfield to throw. Out right, catch made. That's Ibuka. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Throwing is Mayfield. Looking for Ibuka. He's got it again. Now the Bucs will take their first time out, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Brings up second down at the 35-yard line.
On second down, a run with White. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up first and 10. Now Mayfield going up.
Wow, I bet it accidentally switched me to the fucking DB.
And he will go.
Let's find out. I'm sitting here switching on the line. Okay, oh, yep, that's what the fuck it did. I don't know why. I'm trying to switch to this dude. And then the play hikes and just takes me over here. Man, this game is fucking bullshit.
All the way. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers will move
I don't
out
understand
to
the
a
switch logic in
14-7
that right
lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here's Smith to return it. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The Panthers offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for first and 10. Out of the gun, it's Ritter. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Here's Ritter to throw. Over the middle he locates McMillan. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10.
Good for a Carolina Panther.
Back to throw. Ritter. He'll get this to his tight end, Jatavian Sanders. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 24 yards.
Now Ritter on first down. to the right side and corralled by Felix. They'll look to pick up the pace.
A 2-yard gain brings up second down.
On second down, Ritter.
Oh, I was trying to go.
And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. This offense moving quickly, and they'll try to get set.
It's now third down.
From the shotgun, it's Ritter.
Now we got field goal range.
It's Trevor Etienne. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Out comes Matthew Wright to try the field goal. This will be a 41-yard attempt. Wright's kick is good. So, halftime straight ahead. And we go down to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Final 3 weeks of the season are already upon us, and I'll come out and say it. It's when playoff teams become also-rans, and also-rans become playoff teams. Let's dive in. Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin at venerable Soldier Field. The Bears at home to take on their NFC North rivals, the Packers. And it's the second-year signal caller, Caleb Williams. A 17-yard touchdown pass. We go from there to this, the NFC title game rematch from a year ago. Eagles and Commanders, this one in D.C. And this is Devontae Smith. He'll take it all the way to the end zone. What a play for the score. The Eagles are getting hot. It's a third straight win, and they take this one in style. One more to show you, and it's out in Seattle, the Seahawks hosting the LA Rams. And this is Kenneth Walker III. He's got the rock, he's got some room, he's got speed. 39 yards for the touchdown. The Seahawks win their second straight as they come away with the victory. With that, time for a look at the playoff picture. Things starting to come into focus in the NFC here in Week 16. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula as they come out for the second half. It's about to get underway. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Buccaneers offense and running back Rashad White ready for this next possession. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. They'll start this on the ground. Here's White. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
At the 32-yard line. Brings up second down.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and a yard. They go play action with Mayfield. Down the field, it's Evans. And he will score. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa. At his second touchdown of the game, numbers 11 and 12 on the season. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bucs are out to a 21-10 lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. On the return, here comes Blackshear. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Panthers offense and receiver Teneroa McMillan set to take over once again. And he was unguardable in the first half. You see the numbers as they try to add to those here in the third quarter. on first down with Ritter. That's to the right side and incomplete.
Intended for Tataroa McMillan. Incomplete.
Second and 10.
He was defended by Jamel Dean.
Set, ready. It's ready.
From the gun, it's Ritter. Back to the right, caught by Sanders. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Now a screen set up for Etienne. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass. Punting time for the Panthers. Set to kick this one away. Fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. The Buccaneers offense and running back Rashad White ready for this next possession. Drive will start on the ground. Able to slip one tackle, but not another. Will be fortunate to get this one back to the line of scrimmage. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Mayfield. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. To the left side, to Godwin. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. The give to White. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Throwing is Baker. He'll find his running back, White. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
To throw is Mayfield. His 2nd grab on this drive. Good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
And a Buccaneer first down.
On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. Godwin working the right side. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Mayfield. They go right back to Godwin. He's got it again. And he'll take this down to the... yard line, but they are in business. First and goal coming up.
At the 2-yard line.
White. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. Task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. Tucker will score. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Scott, thank you, my friend. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of this 2nd half. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Dalton working from the pistol. This one not quite on target. And too much. That one falls incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Now Ritter. They'll try to set up the screen here. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
So barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it looks like this is going to be a 3 and out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
And he's going to have a Panthers 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player from the 39. Here's a 1st and 10. Now Etienne, and he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Jacob Parrish in there for the stop.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd down.
So from 37, here's 2nd and 8. Throwing Dalton. That's into the hands of McMillan on the slant. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Take a look at his receiving numbers. So he has been terrific. Over 100 yards in this one. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Here we go. 10 black shot. Hut.
Out of the gun, it's Ritter. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27.
They go play action with Ritter. To the right side, he finds McMillan. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. There's a short one caught by Sanders. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Set. Ready.
To throw is Ritter. That's hauled in at the 2. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the 1st down on a gain of 7.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point. And now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a...
It is brought in the end zone. Teteroa McMillan. Touchdown, Carolina. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. On is right for the point after.
Makes the score Buccaneers 28, Panthers 17. Sam Martin.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own
The
26
veteran
yard
Mike
line.
Evans, he's heading back out onto the field with the rest of the Tampa Bay offense. And they look to finish it off here in the fourth. This might just wash away what was a subpar performance a week ago. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Out right and catch made. That's Ibuka. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
13 yards. First down, Tampa Bay.
They run with White, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
On 1st down is Mayfield. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. The safety, Trayvon Merrick, in there for the sack. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. And over the middle of the tight end, Otten. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
But it brings up 3rd down.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll run the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
Here's field goal. A 54-yard attempt.
And that is no good. He missed it. And their lead will stay right where it is.
Panthers 17.
You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field. You're hoping that next possession has a different result.
Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive.
Still 1st down. Ready. Edo blue.
From the shotgun, it's Ritter. He's going to take a shot down the field. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down and 15 yards to go.
Mike, what? Let's go.
From the gun, it's Ritter, who allows another catch for his favorite target. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
Makes it 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Here's Ritter to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. Back to throw. Ritter. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
Tavion Sanders.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
That's good. 4K.
Here's Ritter. Got his man at the 6. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
Here we go.
Goal at the 5-yard line.
Red 38. Huge. Yellow. Cut.
Ritter. That is caught. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Ready, set.
Second and goal. Etienne trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense, just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
And he overshot his man out of the end zone. That one's incomplete.
It's not often you see a pass that's out of the reach of this guy. I mean, 50-50 balls tend to go his favor more often than not, but this one kind of gets away from him just a little bit and falls incomplete.
And this is incomplete. Don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal. Drive begins with a run by White. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards. Now it's 2nd and 1. Mayfield to throw. This ball batted away. That's incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. 3rd down coming up. Going to try to pick up the first down with his own read. And he's going to be taken down, but a marker is on the field. And we need to check this call. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Baker going to hand it to White. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Room to run past the 30. And they will finally run him down. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 36 yards.
It's not a coincidence, Mike, that the best offenses in the NFL are all excellent at yards after the catch. It's a combination of a few things. A highly accurate quarterback and the ability of the scheme to get open players in open space. Once you do that, the rest is up to them.
And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6. Whistles here and a timeout. Defense going to take this one with 1:51 to go. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Another run here with White. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. Here's White. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Kicking time for the Bucs. They'll punch it away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And are they going to mark this out of bounds? They are. It's out at the 1-yard line. What a kick. The Panthers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll need to get something positive going right away here. Ball starts inside their own 1-yard line. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
It's second down and 10.
They'll drop to throw. That's to the right, caught by Sanders. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down.
Third and 4.
Black Ultra. Snap, set.
Throwing is Ritter. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Sets up fourth down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield. So I'm not sure.
So, a win here for the visiting Bucks. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time